So I just want to jump on and say that I started that series or show Unlocked on Netflix. If you haven't watched it and you've watched either Jailed or Locked Up or Prisons Abroad or whatever all those types of shows are called, this one's a little bit different. This was literally an experiment done by a jail within Arizona where they started with one particular unit and decided to give them the freedom of not being locked down for 23 hours a day and only allowed 1 hour outside and to mingle and go outside or whatever. I am on like the 5th or 6th episode probably. It's definitely interesting to watch the dynamics of the inmates, to watch a social experiment unfold actually. So if you've watched it or you're into that type of stuff, I'd like to know your point of view on it because it's really interesting. There's definitely still pros and cons. I don't know if it's going to work. The experiment's supposed to go for 6 weeks, and then if they make it 6 weeks, then they'll implement it with maybe another unit. At this point that I've gotten to watching it, they have gone about 3 weeks. So they're about 3 weeks in. They've managed to stay unlocked. They're still being monitored, of course. There's still checks to make sure that there's no contraband and stuff like that. They actually removed an individual for making a shank. And yeah, they've actually given them additional privilege of unlimited phone use. So they don't have to have money to use the phones. They don't have to be limited to 3 minutes to make a phone call. So that's interesting in and of itself. Every time they introduce something new, there's always a little bit of a chaotic period in the very beginning and then kind of settles down. There's definitely one inmate who is claiming leader and trying to take control and trying to keep things moving in a positive direction so they can stay unlocked. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you haven't watched it and you're interested, I encourage you to watch a few episodes and let me know what you think. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.